What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the C Square Podcast. I am your host, CJ.
And I'm Carmelo.
And we are here with our segment, Let's
Talk About It. I was a little bit off.
Alright, so we are here, Legendary Season 3, Episode 6, Mission Impossible.
Yes, it was cute.
Impossible!
Okay, work.
You know what that's from.
Yes, the only Cinderella we acknowledge in this house.
Yes. So, the show opened with Jake Wesley Rogers performing their song.
Well, what show? Because we didn't even tell them what we're doing or what we're talking about.
We did say Legendary.
No, we did
Season
not.
3, Episode 6, Impossible, and I said, Impossible!
Oh. Okay, work.
Yes.
Yes, it opened with that performance.
She was giving
not my
me,
cup of tea.
she
don't make music for me.
What was it? Rihanna mixed with Fifth Element.
I don't know. She don't make
Had a
music for
baby.
me.
No, I didn't. It was.
It's not for me.
Do
it's
your
okay.
thing.
Do
Do your
your
thing.
thing, girl. Ain't nobody. But it's
Listen.
not for me. Respectfully. And next on with the show.
Okay. So, this episode they had to incorporate a soft and cunt specialist within their routines, and also show what was it? A heist.
They were all spies.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were all. So the theme was spies, but then you had to do, as you said, it was soft and cunt and a floor performance.
No, floor performance was the challenge later on.
Oh, I thought it was both together.
No, but
Okay.
it was a soft and cunt specialist, and then their first challenge after was Old Way, and then the last challenge was a floor performance between those two. Or 3 houses to get that extra 5 points. All right. So before we get into the houses, we do want to say thank you to everyone that's been commenting, writing, subscribing, doing all those good things. Thank you so much. We actually got read for the last episode because I had said Lolita was the one giving hands, but it was actually Day Day. So yeah, sorry for that. But thank you for correcting us. And that's
journalistic
what we want.
integrity up in here.
That's
okay,
what we
as
want.
we say in my good clubhouse group.
Journal what?
Journalistic integrity up in here.
Who's that?
That's what we say in our clubhouse group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Come on, Clubhouse. Yes. So the first group we have this episode is the House of Yamamoto, and they went up with Dick Tracy, Who Framed Roger Rabbit,
Michael Jackson, Smooth Criminal fusion type of thing, which I thought was super cute. I think it was a great way to open the show. It was a great performance for them, especially after, I mean, last week they had a good performance, but just it was a great way to start the show, and it was a great performance for them. Devo again is just he catches the eye, like it is just so good, not taking away from the other members in the house.
No, at all.
But Devo is just really exceptional. And the mother, I love that she is out here just going.
She's moving, yeah. This episode
she
was
is moving,
way better
she's dipping.
than last
love
week's.
it.
Like, last week, this was a whole new person. Like, she was literally like, I'm doing every move. You want me to move? I'm going to dance? I'm going to do it. So she definitely did that. They chose Linda for the soft and cunt challenge, and I think she delivered.
Oh, me too.
Yeah. Yawn. Yawn moment, y'all. Let's read these.
That's
okay?
already two. But yes.
Linda.
I thought Linda did really, really well, and I thought she represented the house really, really well. She looked really pretty in her outfit, and overall I thought the performance was really, really good. I really enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun with it. Again, Devo is the standout for me, but the entire house, this was
I like his little Michael
thumbs
Jackson
up.
kick. His little, oh!
Yes.
It was cute. All right, so Leomi gave them a 9. Kiki gave them a 10. Law gave them a 10. Jamila gave them a 9. Jake gave them a 10, and they had a 48.
Yes, and I know Kiki, Law was trying to get Jamila to give them a 10.
Yes.
But she still gave them a 9, which, if it were me, I think I would have probably given them... I would have given them a 9.
Yeah, I would have given
just
him a 9
because
as
I think the performance is good. It's the first performance of the night, so definitely I would have given them a 9 for sure.
And it's a big upgrade from last week's performance. Even though I think last week was their first kind of bad one. 3. But yes. So let's move. Oh, you would have given him a 9.
Yeah.
So the
and
next
you?
house, a 9 as well. The next house we have up is the House of Juicy.
House of Juicy Couture.
Okay, they went with the Pink Panther theme.
I love this house.
They destroyed this.
I love this house. They killed it.
Lolita was the soft and cunt specialist.
Yeah, she was the soft and cunt. And she was also the Pink Panther with the prosthetics in her face. She looks so good.
So good. Oh,
the opening moment with the picture frame, and then the members came out and they all appeared, and then their moment in the line, and then coming through, and then coming in, and then boom, boom, boom.
Yeah,
I thought it was such a good performance. So smart,
very, very
so
smart.
fun to watch.
Yep.
Like the story was all the way through, looking for the diamonds, like voguing out, going crazy.
Like this performance, you can watch over and over and like find new things about it, and continue to like it. Again,
I know.
What? Go to sleep. I'll do it by myself.
No,
bye.
I'm not tired. It's just.
Okay.
I guess
so
talking.
Yes, I said Lolita's makeup, the entrance, the staging, the dip in the beginning with everyone, like the outfit changing when they took off the jackets and the one member took them off, even though one jacket fell on stage, but they kept it going.
Their ending, I love with the dips going around, boom, 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 and the
very
love
smart.
that.
It's very smart.
It was just so good,
so
such good staging,
yeah.
such a good performance, and so entertaining.
Yeah,
so good. So. For me, I know the judges gave them a perfect 10s across the board.
Yep.
This is their second perfect 10s. Because even though they got a perfect score last week, they got the perfect score because of the extra 5 points.
Yeah.
But this week and their other week before, they were perfect 10s.
They got a perfect before?
Yes. They were the first house to get a perfect 10.
Yes, you're so right. You're so right.
They're the first house to get a perfect 10.
Yep.
And I agree. This was another 10s across the board performance.
Definitely.
It was so good. It was so entertaining. They were so in character. Brooklyn was so good. Like, all of them. They were all so good. I love Day Day. I'm just falling in love with this house so much. And I give it a 10.
Yep, me too. They get a 10. They get a 10. Like, I would love to just be in a rehearsal process with them.
Right.
To see how they do all this and how they...
Just to see it.
And then Lolita on the track, like...
Right.
Come on.
Love it.
Eating it.
Eating.
Love it. Next up, we have Carmelo's favorite house, the House of Machiavelli.
How dare you?
You love them. Their performances.
Shut up, Shady. He's trying to be shady.
So, they had an Austin Powers theme. And Smokey was the soft and cunt specialist for this one. It was okay. It was okay. It wasn't horrible.
No.
But it still isn't at the level it should be episode 6. You know,
like where they're at in the competition, the performances should be stepped up.
Yeah.
In some way, shape, or form every week.
Because I noticed the whole thing, they did kind of do soft and cunt throughout the whole routine. That's why it felt a little slow to me, I believe. But looking at it now, yeah, like it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. It could have been way more.
I don't think so.
Yeah. I put started good. There was a lot of slow movement, but it worked.
It did.
I put their best performance. Oh, wow.
Those are your notes, not mine.
I think last week's I said was their best, and I think that one stays at their best. Sloppy arm movements, certain parts. But, yeah, let's get right to the scores for this. The outfits were pretty, like, very similar to the movie. What are you doing? This distraction of you and your phone? Lord. That's
so what were their scores?
That's how bored he got, y'all.
No. It's, what were their scores?
Leoma gave them a 7. Kiki gave them a 10. Jamila gave them a 7. Law gave them an 8. Jake gave them a 7. I would have given them a 6.
Oh, that's a 6.
I like the ending when the boobs popped out. The confetti.
It was okay. It was okay. So I'm gonna give them a 7 as well. It wasn't the best. It wasn't the absolute worst. But at this point, it should be.
It's episode 6.
More.
There's only 3 more to the finale.
Should be more at this point.
It definitely should.
Yeah.
And,
another house is going home.
So let's do that. So that's the House of Machiavelli. Let's move on to Alpha Omega. We're getting through this episode quick.
Right. We really are.
Listen, so Alpha Omega, they had a 70s Shaft kind of theme. Adam was chosen to be the soft and cunt specialist.
Yes.
And it was decent. It was good. It wasn't as bad as their previous performances, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
It started
I
off,
loved Adam's intro solo.
up top on the balcony. I think that was really, really cool.
So good.
Different.
So good. Love it. I love a balcony moment. I love anything where you get to like play with the set. I love it. It's so fun.
Once again, I feel like the choreo could have been a little harder, because the way they started out so strong with giving us intricate and difficult choreo, I felt like, I'm looking forward to seeing that now every time. But it was good. The intro with the guys coming out as well right after Adam. The choreo was really good. I like how they were in sync with it. The hands and everything. Really, really good. But then, did it get stagnant to you again or no?
It did. It did kind of hit like a plateau. Like I was like, oh, okay, this is good, but it kind of stayed there. I didn't get like another like, oh wow moment. Like even when the guy comes out off of the bike, it was okay. Like I know a lot of the judges like Jamila and Law are kind of like, ooh, the body, the face, it all looks. She was like, this is the best that they've looked, or like this is how they
see their damn
beautiful
bodies,
they've
relax.
looked, and it's like, oh, because they're like some of them are half naked. Like I don't know. But the performance overall was good for me. It was nothing that I'm like or like bleh.
Yeah.
It's just like, nah, it's fine.
Yeah,
it's cute.
good.
She's cute. She's cute.
Like the
It's
dip
fine.
at the end, everything. Yeah, it was cute.
It was fine. It was fine.
The judges. So Kiki gave them a 9. Naomi gave them an 8. Law gave them a 7. Jamila gave them a 9, and Jake gave them a 9. I would have gave this an 8.
Oh, really? Oh, damn. I was going extra low.
Or maybe that's too high.
I was giving
I
them...
would give them an 8.
For me, I was giving them a 7 with Law, honestly. I was giving them a 7 just because the beginning, I loved. The middle, not so much. The ending, I loved.
And
the middle... The ending only when she went to the thing. I liked the little bike and the money and all of it. But the rest of it was fine. I like the middle is the most important part though, because that's where you lose your audience. So, yeah.
Okay. Yep.
I give this a 7, and you said a what?
An 8. Alpha Omega. Yes, episode 6. Okay.
Next.
House of Revlon. The International House of Revlon is next. They had a Mr. and Mrs. Smith theme.
Yes.
I love this performance.
Okay.
I liked it a lot.
Okay.
I think they were on point. I love the part when they went, it was like someone's calling, then they all went like to a dip type of thing. That was really dope.
Yeah.
Their outfits were dope. I love the whole wedding scene in the beginning, how it started, and they switched off into their black outfits. When Vinny came out with the suitcase, with the briefcase, I thought that was really cool. You can tell at a certain moment though, when he was there, like in Leomi's reaction, she was like, okay, like we get it, like you're doing that. Like it was good in the beginning, but then it kind of dragged a little. And the other dancers were so far away in the backstaging area when they were standing up straight. I liked it.
I was gonna say I disagree with that judgment because I'm excited to see that they're allowing the houses to use the environment around them in the performance. So the fact that they chose to move that part back, it's not like they just stood there. They were a part of the performance. They were in the back. They really wanted to highlight and give the moment to Vinny, which I understand and I love. So I don't know. I disagree with that, but like that's just me. Like,
yeah, same here.
I don't need them to be that close all the time. Just because I was even watching it again, I'm like, do they need to be that close? I like it where they were.
Yeah.
I think we would appreciate it more if we get this full frame shot and we get to see the pictures they created, because I'm sure the choreography in the back coincided with what was happening in the front.
Well, looking at it now again, I think the reaction was more towards the dip. That's what it looked like camera-wise from when he dipped. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe that wasn't it, but I did like this performance overall.
I liked it as well.
I think it was really, really good, unique. They love to take their themes and make it into something.
Yeah, they do.
Juicy Couture and Yamamoto.
Yeah, Yamamoto are like really taking it.
But for the scoring of this house, Leomi gave them a 9, Kiki gave them a 9, Jamila gave them a 10, Law gave them a 9, and Jake gave them a 10. So they got a really good score.
Jake gave them a 10. And Jamila. Oh, interesting. I think I would have given this an 8. Wait. Would I?
I would have given this a 9. Well, I could see it's a little fight between.
Yeah, it's a fight between an 8 and a 9. I wish I could do like an 8.5. But you know what? I'm going to push it over to a 9. I'm going to let it be. Just because I do agree, like, I wanted more in the soft and cunt moment. I wanted Vinny to do more in that soft and cunt moment. I don't think that they capitalized on that situation and on that moment. Like, yes, you got the cakes and the body and the outfit and everything. But, you know, like, all we really got was, like, two dips, you know, from you. And not saying that there needed to be more dips, but there's more to soft and cunt than just the dips. But, you know, I understand the performance. You want the wows, you want the booms, you want those big moments. So I understand that. And she's on the stage by herself completely.
Yep.
But I did love it, and I had a lot of fun with it. So for me, I think my score... What was their scores again?
They had gotten...
yes, it was a 47.
47.
I'll give them an 8. I'll give them a 9. I'll give them a 9.
Okay. Nice. All right, y'all. So now we move on to the challenge. Okay, that was all the house performances.
Yes, and it was a floor performance.
Why do you keep saying floor performance? It started off with Old Way. Then the winners from Old Way go into floor.
Oh, okay. And Brooklyn got it all the way.
He's obsessed with floor performance.
Brooklyn got a pass all the way straight to the final battle.
Yes, the floor performance. Because they were superior house last week. So in the challenge of Old Way, the first houses were House of Omega and the House of Revlon. This was pretty obvious. The House of Revlon took this. Omega wasn't bad, but to me it was the positioning and the angles, it's also and the movement,
the symmetry, like the flowetry that he had in his movement. Let me tell you, this sir here in Revlon is a silent killer, because he's the one that's been coming out in all the single, not all of them, but I feel like I've seen him in a lot of the single battles, and he always gets his 10s. He doesn't always get the win, but he definitely he was the one who came out in the
show. Yeah,
he did the beat for beat.
Okay.
He did this, and I believe there was another singles that he did.
Oh, okay. Well, you watching.
Hello.
He's watching. So, yes, Revlon took that one. Then the next houses were Yamamoto and Machiavelli doing Old Way.
With Yamamoto as the clear and obvious winner, because she was in that moment. She was in it. She was in it.
She made you feel like, you're watching a real Old Way performance. The other one from Machiavelli, no. Okay.
Machiavelli was fine. They were good, but you have to go back and rewatch them to see what they were doing, and then even still, Yamamoto, you just know that she knows what she's doing much more than the other person. So
yeah,
I'm going with Yamamoto as well.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so yes, Revlon took it and Yamamoto took it. Now they move on to the next challenge, which is the floor performance.
Floor performance.
And it's now between Juicy's, Revlon's, and Yamamoto. Okay, so all three of them had to compete in the floor performance challenge.
This is not my favorite mini challenge. Like, of the floor performance, I know it's an element of Vogue, so it's something. It's just when it's an entire, some of the things that some of the the Vogers were doing were interesting. Some of the others was not so much, but it was fine. Mm-hmm. I just know that this isn't my favorite element to watch. Like, when it's being done in Vogue and in the battle and in the midst of it, I love it because it's great for transitions and all these things. But when it's focused solely on floor performance, I'm like, okay, like, that's pretty difficult. But that's probably why they did it too, because it is difficult. It is difficult. So,
exactly.
You know.
I mean, I definitely do feel Brooklyn from Juicy.
For sure.
Did her thing. Once she started with them back worms.
Oh, right. Bitch. Well, and then she did like the 4. She said,
yeah, that
girl.
Shit was dope. And it gave me like Leomi at a certain point when she was just like,
right.
Like, come on, give me that floor.
She was like, damn it, let me finish this, damn it.
Yes. So yeah, Juicy took it home with the 5 extra points, giving them 55. They won the floor performance challenge, and they move on, you know, with being Superior House again.
Right. They were the clear winners, 55 points.
Clean sweep.
No. Overall, this season, the only complaint I have is that they're releasing it so fast.
Yeah.
You know, like, I really think this is going to be the first time where, if we're right, I think next week will be the final.
I hope not. I really don't.
Because they've been releasing 3 episodes, and it's usually 9, unless they're doing 13 episodes this season. But technically, we're already at the top 4.
Because, like I said, there's one episode where they don't go home.
The Money Ball, no one goes home, because they're going to bring back past girls to battle, of course, probably. Like they did in season 2. But then they do the one where they are the mega houses. Yeah. Then the mega houses, whoever falters, they send someone home there.
Well, yeah, they did. It was only one episode where they
for
didn't send anyone home.
A bottom 3, and then the 3 go for the top 2, and then the final 3 go to the final episode.
Mm-hmm. I mean, let's see. We can't. We can only just...
Unless they're doing a reunion or something this episode.
Well, that'll be cool. Something different.
Right.
Like, yeah, that'll be dope.
But I'm really enjoying the season otherwise. Again, that's my only complaint. It's like, I want to be able to, like, marinate on that one episode.
If it was maybe at least 2 episodes,
that
like
would be
if we
easier.
Got just the Grand March that first week,
yes,
and this week, the next 2, then 2.
That would have been a little bit easier, but 3 all at once.
Unless they're trying to compete with Drag Race, because that came out the next day.
But for me, it's not a For me, I don't see it as a competition because nothing. They're getting they're on 2 different networks.
It's competition.
No, they're on 2 different networks on 2 different days. One is not even on the network. One is on
streaming.
HBO Max on streamed. Yeah. Oh, and the other one is streamed as well. Mm-hmm. But they're on 2 different days.
Yeah, no, true.
And if I were VH1 and let's say HBO was thinking about letting go of Legendary, I would pick up Legendary and put it next to Drag Race. That way it's like a pride block.
Yeah.
Just like a 3-4 hour block of LGBTQ queer, content.
Hell yeah. I agree. I think that'll be so dope. I mean, who knows? Maybe.
You never know. I'm just saying, because, like, we're going into Pride Month. Every corporation is about to be choking us to death with their Pride ads. Why not shit? Like, why can't we?
Stay safe. Wear this.
Jesus.
That's what they do. Okay, so, yes, we hope that there's another season. And
yes,
if not,
I hope there's a
VH1 pick them up ASAP.
Right.
So we move on to the final battle, which we have the House of Alpha Omega, and the House of Battle Cats.
Machiavelli. And again. They just came through. I mean, in the first few seconds, he was winning.
First off, so Machiavelli chose Goldie. And
Goldie was winning in the first few seconds.
House of Omega, they chose Adam.
Great solo, but not in this battle.
Yeah, it just didn't hold up.
It wasn't good. Not that it wasn't good. Goldie was better.
Yeah.
Goldie was better. It was more
Adam
entertaining.
Was good, yeah,
it was fun. It was funner to watch. Like, nah.
Goldie it was got the dramatics of it all. Like, Goldie said, you gonna see us back again.
Mm-hmm.
And again. And again.
Oh, it was so good.
The start with the
his
duck walk.
energy was, like, through the roof.
Those duck walks in the start, it reminded me of Cassandra a little bit.
Well, wow.
Rest in peace to Cassandra Ebony, the best.
It was
one
just
of my favorite Vogers.
So, again, Battle Cats, like the ending when he kicks her, like he got Kiki and Law up, and going to the judges' comments, I understand, like, we can't keep coming here, like, it's like in Drag Race, you, no matter how good you are, you just can't keep lip syncing for your life.
Exactly.
You just can't. And here, like, you can't just keep battling, but him looking at the camera, and he won. There was a clear-cut winner, and yep. I love that. It was a real ballroom moment because you had people that didn't want to see them next week because they knew it was going to be another. Yep. They think it's going to be another lackluster performance, but one we don't know. Hopefully, they come out and prove everybody wrong, and shows them why they deserve to be there. You know, and it's the money ball. No one gets to go home. Like,
come on,
unless they trick us and someone goes home.
Exactly.
Gag.
But Jake was the one to break that tiebreaker of which house was.
Which we knew. First of all, the minute they said to Jake, they was like, "Oh, welcome to the if anything happens, you'll be our tiebreaker." Mm-hmm. They haven't said that to any other guest judge, not one other guest judge, and they're gonna say it to him. Yes, it's called foreshadowing, ladies and gentlemen. It's called foreshadowing.
Yes.
So he was foreshadowing from the very beginning that there's gonna be something where a tiebreaker needs to happen, course. And Jake was gonna be that, and then they tricked us because they gave us 2 tiebreakers that Jake had to break today. So we thought the one was going to be the one, but the big one was that one at the ending.
So, yep, that happened, and Machiavelli lives on to go Vogue another day.
Yes. It was so good.
It was good.
It was good. I'm loving this season.
What if they did a wild card episode that we don't even know about, and they bring
that
back
would
a house?
Probably. I mean, they could, but wouldn't that be what the money ball is for? No, the money ball is for cash. I mean, they could do something like that, maybe. I mean, but at this rate, unless we would need to then discover another 3 more episodes with 4 houses. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yes, someone comes back that gives us another episode, but then how do we then fill up for another 2? Because it's either 9 or...
Because how many teams got eliminated? 1, 2...
We're in 4
3,
already.
4, 5, 6...
There was 10.
6 houses got eliminated.
There was 10, yeah.
Holy shit. Because I can definitely see an eliminated challenge where all the eliminated houses come back and one can, like, redeem their spot in...
Okay, that's thing. 1 episode.
Because that's Mad Houses out already.
But it feels like it's Mad Houses out already because we're getting 3 episodes at a time. If we were getting them 2, it wouldn't feel as much. But, again, 2 weeks in and we're already in the top 4.
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm. That's kind of crazy.
But with that, guys, we hope that you enjoyed today's content. Happy Memorial Day to everyone out there. We hope you guys are enjoying all your barbecues and pools and everything else. If you like today's video, please like and comment down below and subscribe to our channel and let us know anything else you would like from us. And anything from you?
Yes. What he said. And we'll see you all on the next video next week. Hopefully there's 1 episode or 2, but we can only wait and see.
We'll see.
I'll see you all on the next one, everybody.
Bye.
Later.
Later.